everyone, this is Yvonne from yvonneceramics. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to fire things that you have glazed on the front and back of the items, such as these spoons that I have glazed on the back and on the front. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more videos each week. So I made and glazed these spoons here, and I glazed them from the back and front. So these are all my spoons here. So before I was glazing or thinking about firing, I could have buy stilts and then have them sit on top of the stilt to fire them, but then firing with a stilt is that after firing there would be holes on the back of the spoon. So I thought, what would be another way I could do to fire these spoons? So when I was making them, I also cut a hole on the handle of the spoon, and I thought I could use a bead rack to hang them like these and fire them. So let's take a look at the bead rack that I have. So I got this bead rack from online, and they're from China. But it works. I have used them one time. So what I do is I have two kiln posts here, and I would place the bead rack like that in the kiln, and then it comes with these high fire wire. So I just place them on top like these to fire my beads. So for spoons, what I could do is I thought I could just string them on here like that and fire in the kiln. But as you can see, the kiln posts are a little bit too short, and if I fire it like that, it would be touching the kiln shelf. So I would need a taller kiln post. So let me grab some taller kiln posts and show you what I mean. Alright, so I have put another piece of kiln post here just to show you guys. So after I extend this kiln post, I'll put the bead rack on, and then the high fire wire on top of the bead rack, and then put the spoon here. So you can see there's still some distance between the spoon and the kiln shelf so that it won't be touching on the kiln shelf. And the glaze that I use is a very stable glaze, so it won't drip or run, which is good. So what I would do is I'll string another spoon like that. So I don't want them to be too close, and I want to make sure that when I'm firing, they have no chance of touching the kiln shelf or the kiln post. Just like that. So this is how I would fire spoons if I have to glaze them front and back. So I also made these long tubes for my wind chime, and so I'll show you another method of how I can fire these, because as you can see, I've glazed them all over. So after talking about these spoons, now let's talk about these wind chime sticks that I'll be hanging. So when I glaze them, I glaze them all the way around with some masking tape pattern on it. But then when I was glazing, I was also thinking how to fire them. So I left either end unglazed so that I could fire them like this. So these are very short kiln posts, so I would line them up like that, and I would make sure one end is on the kiln post and the other end is like this on the other kiln post, like that. And I would line them up like that so that I can fire multiple of them at once, like that. So one thing I need to pay attention is because these rods are at different length, so make sure that they are not touching the kiln post, because if the glaze part are touching the kiln post, then after firing they will be stuck on the kiln post, and it will be really hard to get them off from the kiln post. And since this is just a white liner glaze, it won't run or drip, so I don't have to worry about dripping. So yeah, that's my alternative way of firing items that are glazed throughout or front and back. So let me know if you have any tips or tricks or hacks that you have for firing, and you can comment them below. So thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.